We're back. We have some Battle Royale action. Here you see the brother of Black G's. We don't get to see him a lot. He's a man of surprise, and we're surprised to see him here tonight. It is Pedro Jesus. A lot of people call him Pedro Jesus, and he's looking to get a win here tonight in the red and black. Here comes Caveman Carl. It is Arachnid Soul. We're going to get into it in the booth, as always, with my boy Keith. Keith, what's going on?
Not too much, Arachnid Soul. I'm over here eating donuts and watching the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you hit that concession stand early. Here comes the man who never hits the concession stand, Mr. Six-Pack himself. One half of the Andrews boys. It's Jeremy Andrews, the one half of the West Coast Heartthrobs.
The least favorite Andrews brother, but a very talented young man all the while. I know you love the Andrews boys, Arachnid Soul. You're a big fan.
Oh, yeah, big fan. You know, nobody throws a better super kick, but at the same time, do you need to throw 34 in a match?
I mean, hey, listen, man, those are one of those metaphysical questions. I don't have the answer for those. I don't have the schooling required to answer that type of question.
Well,
they are managed by your favorite manager, Jay Parr. I know how much you love
that. Oh,
guy.
That's true. Well, Jay Parr was actually in the booth earlier. We understand that he's a little bit under the weather, so we wish him the best in his future endeavors.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for Jay Parr, his neck and his throat.
See, now what I'm hoping is maybe he's out so long his contract expires and some other league signs him.
Now, why would you hope that? We love Jay Parr.
I mean, Jay Parr, the agent to the stars, a man who loves to run his mouth. But, you know, okay, he won a belt last year. We can't take that away from him.
That's right. That's right. He does love to run his
Andrews.
mouth.
Posing all night. Here comes the crispy one. The crispy one, Franklin Mint. Another fan favorite here. Very flashy.
People love Franklin Mint. You know, not the prettiest competitor here, but definitely has a lot of spirit, has a lot of spark, you know?
Well, you know, that's good, though, because a lot of guys are great looking, they got women, and it distracts them, but a guy like Franklin Mint never has to worry about any kind of female attention.
That's messed up. That's really messed up. These backhanded compliments, Arachnid, so I don't know how I feel about him. Pedro Jesus has already spit upon Jeremy Andrews.
Yeah, Jeremy already green, and looks like Pedro and Jeremy, they've kind of branched off. We see Caveman Carl. It's him and Franklin Mint on the other side of the ring. It's an elimination battle royale. AAWA, we already know how it gets done in this league.
Both of them at the same time there? Pedro Jesus?
Oh, yeah. Got two birds with one boot.
I like to see, man. Hey, listen, you got to be conservative in this tight economy we got going here.
Oh, yeah, with the inflation and everything, my checks are getting smaller.
You tell me about it, man. Yours and mine both.
Well, now we see Caveman Carl. Do you have any background on him? Because we see him there, but a lot of people are not going to be familiar with him.
Caveman Carl is a big brolic Neanderthal and a loincloth. And if you're not careful, he will bite you a lot.
Right. You know, he's out here without shoes on, and people think, oh, is that just something he's doing as we see a roll up into the ropes? Is that just a look that he wants to cultivate? But the truth is, as we now see the very nice leg grapevine there, the truth is when you don't wear boots, it makes it easier for you to slip out of leg submissions, heel hooks, and knee bars. You see it a lot in MMA.
Yeah, the bottom of his feet are very callous.
Oh,
nice
a spear that time. Yeah, out of the figure four leg lock. I don't believe I've ever seen that done before.
Caveman Carl is a brutal man. And I'm surprised he didn't break Jeremy Andrews' spine by yanking Pedro Jesus with that spear like he did.
Yeah.
Those dudes were connected. Look at this illegal choke here. Caveman Carl has no tact. He's a savage, I say.
He's going to get himself disqualified here.
He's counting as slow as he can.
Yeah.
This is the slowest count.
I don't think that Pedro Jesus was really appreciative of that count.
I don't think Pedro
and he
Jesus
couldn't say anything.
Where he is right now.
Franklin Mint comes back, gets eye raked for his trouble.
I think he fell asleep at the controller there.
There's another spear.
What's Jeremy Andrews doing?
Well, Jeremy Andrews trying to get out of that waist lock, can't quite undo the fingers.
They froze it. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
What was that?
Well, and Pedro Jesus, you know, You know, listen, like I said, Jeremy Andrews could not get out of that clasp and spin out.
Oh, man.
Franklin Mint.
Stranger danger. Nice miss there by Franklin Mint.
Yeah. Went for that old world-class championship wrestling Gino Hernandez back albatross elbow from the 1980s. Couldn't get it.
Look at this. Jeremy Andrews trying to open up that man's face with those super kicks.
Yeah, I think it was a 5-piece. Talking about the chicken that you've been enjoying tonight.
Oh, it was
5-piece super kick.
Mm-hmm.
He put a little honey mustard on it.
Look at this pin, too. Yo, what is happening to Caveman Carl?
It was a slingshot plancha that time from Pedro Jesus.
Caveman Carl with that illegal choke again.
Yeah, Franklin Mint a couple of moments ago, I think if he would have really cinched his man up and gone for a pin instead of just the knee on the sternum, he might have got him.
Well, you know, Franklin Mint likes to do it for the fans. Oh, big moonsault.
Still got the moonsault. Thought he took too much time, too.
Yeah, me too. I think he was going to see if he was going to move, but he didn't move. Uh-oh, drop toe. Caught him.
Yeah, Mysterio-style drop toe hold onto the ropes.
That's a drop toe. That's a cheeky move. You know, you really got to be a very technical wrestler to catch the timing of a drop toe hold.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I mean, but, you know, guys like to show off, and that's just, that shows how much talent you have when you can pull off some of these combos and hit things where you really got to time them, drop toe holds and drop kicks.
Oh! And West Coast Destroyers, that man is out. Oh, slap to the back of the head, though, from Caveman Carl.
Might have been Jeremy Andrews' tribute to the man who invented that move, Petey Williams, that Canadian Destroyer, as Petey called it.
Yo, he is slapping this man upside the head. Oh, Caveman Carl is going to work here.
Yeah, Caveman Carl, who's now painted green. More super kicks.
I told you, somebody's going to bleed, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, Caveman Carl, very good with the spinning back fists.
Definitely, definitely see that he has some wacky land pedigree in him. Very big on the spinning.
Oh,
talk about
Franklin
spinning.
Mint.
My man spun right to that floor.
He was looking for that 450, and the man was just dragged away by the time he got there.
That's illegal. Did he just bite? Oh, look at this. Pedro Jesus is bleeding.
Yeah, Pedro's busted open. Had his forehead just bit open, pinned that time.
And this is what Pedro Jesus likes. He likes the blood. The man is surprised.
Oh, no, don't trust that man and shake his hand.
True.
Inside cradle.
Franklin Mint going for all the dirty tricks. He just got that man with the two-piece.
Yeah.
Oh, bankroll.
Flip. Calls that the bankroll.
There it is.
Got him, coach.
Franklin Mint, the crispy one, sends him home.
That Uranagi that time from Caveman Carl. Caveman Carl's been looking pretty good in this one.
Caveman Carl is a brute. I'm telling you, you cannot give this man an inch. It's not.
You know, I almost feel like there should have been a rope break there. I don't know. It's ref's
office, right?
Yeah.
But hey, listen, he's closer than I am. Maybe he sees something I don't. You know.
Well, you know,
maybe
sometimes
he didn't see his foot on the rope. I don't know.
Gets a little foggy here. The ref's got those glasses on. You know, you don't see everything.
That's right. Right. He can see down the street with those glasses, but not right in front of his eyes.
Oh, yeah, he can kill ants with those glasses. Big free roll here. Where's the rope break?
The rope break indeed. Ain't happening.
Franklin Mint sent to the arena floor and hard. Thin mats out there. Well, Pedro Jesus went for that rare Especial de Loco. It was the signature move of Super Crazy.
Yeah, he has too much blood in his face, or else he would have seen that was not a good look.
Nah. Well, sometimes you go for it. I mean, we'd be screaming and jumping up and down if he had hit it.
That's true. But he didn't. And who was it? Ooh, headbutt.
It's that trademark headbutt that I've seen Caveman Carl use.
Ooh. Franklin Mint still working on both of these guys.
Yeah, dragon screw leg whip, and now once again, crosses the legs. He's pulling back on that ankle. And you saw Caveman Carl able to slip out purely because he doesn't wear boots.
I was surprised he didn't get a roll break on that one. And his black Jesus was figure four. He slapped the taste out of that dude's mouth.
Well, I like that
Pedro
he
Jesus.
slapped Black G's, but didn't go to the Black G's for the pin.
That's Pedro Jesus. Well, you know, and this
Oh,
is what
Pedro.
happens in these matches. You got to think who's the most imminent threat. And it's definitely not the man bleeding after that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Nice Hudan Kanrana.
Oh!
There's a save. Beautifully done.
The distance he got on that. Pedro Jesus.
Pedro Jesus. Flying halfway across the ring.
Franklin Mint trying to get these pins going, too. Can't hold
victory roll and a 2 count. These guys are looking to put this thing away, though.
Oh! That snowball kick was nasty. Yeah, most definitely. I don't think Caveman Carl wants to keep this going any longer than he has to.
That hockey fight was like that MMA match that Don Fry had with Kakayama.
Oh yeah.
Just closed fist, full contact. The moonsault press. Couldn't even get a 1 count that time.
That was a mean snowball kick. Nobody home.
Brada. There's that 450 finally hit. Nah, you couldn't slap me like that, son.
What if you were a caveman? The power of a caveman. Uh-oh. No, sir.
Well, that's that move that put Pedro's brother out, Black G's, at the last pay-per-view. That weird Pele-style kick out of the corner. That drop kick should have connected.
And Pedro Jesus can't get a lot of these moves. Again, he has too much blood in his face. He really can't see too much.
Oh, he's calling on something here.
Too late.
Yeah.
It looks like Franklin Mint has decided to break up the party here. He's looking for that snowball kick, and look at this side clutch.
Cradles his man. Looking for 3 that time.
My man is rolling up the whole world.
Oh, yeah. Well, he already got a pin off that bankroll, so, you know, the roll-ups have worked for him. And these 3 guys are exhausted already. I mean, these guys have been beating the hell out of each other.
It was bound to happen. I mean, first of all, you got Caveman Carl, who's a goon. But then you also have Pedro Jesus, who's also a goon. Oh!
Almost had him. It's a nasty brain buster, though, on Caveman Carl.
It's the only thing Caveman Carl respects.
Oh, well, Caveman Carl actually had a nice dive, too. It was like a suicide dive. Spine on the pine-style spine buster that time.
Caveman Carl throws care to the wind when he wrestles.
Now, I wonder if Caveman Carl is as comfortable as these other 2 guys, because, I mean, these other guys have been here every week. They've been in this ring. They've hit these ropes. They've been in front of these fans.
I mean, Caveman Carl did have a match yesterday, I believe. But also, you know, Caveman Carl's wrestled here before. He's wrestled in Wacky Land.
Okay.
Caveman Carl. I'm more so concerned about the other wrestlers' well-being against a man like Caveman Carl.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he's a brute guy. He doesn't mind dropping people on their head. The strikes, he's very gruff. Yeah, Pedro is not going to get anything off. Well, no, he got it.
Let's go. A little bit for Caveman Carl, too. There's the pin.
Uranagi and a pin. Don't shake that man's hand. Brought a moonsault. Nicely done. Human spine doesn't bend that way.
No, sir. What's this man doing?
Well, you know, Pedro's, like I said, if he would have hit that, we would have gone crazy. But,
you know what he's trying to hit? He just jumped off of there. There's a falling head, but he's bleeding out of that do-rag.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you just throw caution to the wind. Looks like Caveman Carl here getting a snack.
Good. Yeah, he likes to bite. You know? You got to keep Caveman Carl away from you. He loves to bite. Nice elbow.
Yeah, he looked, well, Mint looked for that elbow earlier, couldn't get it. Here's a backslide, but he got the elbow that time.
I don't know which way this is going to go. All 3 of these guys really want to win this match.
Yeah, well, I think it's really going to come down to who can score the next fall and which 2 guys are left in the finals of this BR match. Mint took a long time going up, diving crest.
He doesn't want. See, Caveman Carl does not want Franklin Mint to be the last contender because he has the most spirit right now, the most energy. He's okay with Black Jesus winning. I'm sorry, not Black Jesus, Pedro Jesus, but not Franklin Mint. And so Franklin Mint has to, I'm sure he sees that. He has to overcome that somehow, some way. And I also put Pedro Jesus in a good spot because he knows he could do all this stupid stuff that's being allowed by Caveman Carl. Uh-oh.
Now, Quebrada wasn't there. That fireball press was Shades of Hayabusa, Lamahistral Cradle. Almost had him.
Have it. He ain't letting him. Uh-oh, nice spin here.
Nah. Caveman Carl, like you said, trying to dictate who's making it in the final two.
Gatekeeping at his finest right here. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, sometimes you got to do that, Arachne. So sometimes you got to be the bearer of bad news. You got to be the bully. You got to be the guy who's going to be like, no, this is how this goes, you know. Ooh.
I mean, it's very tactical. If you think you're going to have a better chance with one guy than the other guy, I can see you wanting to go to the finals with the guy you think you can beat.
That's right. I mean, hey, listen. The truth is, it is the truth.
A flying cross chop that time. Those elbows were nasty, by the way. The combo there that Caveman Carl just threw.
Oh yeah, I told you, Caveman Carl, man. You know,
and he hits you with that bony outside part of the elbow. There's no kind of padding there. There's no meat.
No, the only thing Caveman Carl knows how to do is fight. So, you know, you really got to approach him with caution. Oh, big power bomb.
I think Pedro wanted to hit another one of those knees. Doesn't quite have the distance to get it.
Ooh.
You know, those charging knees out of the corner. Franklin Mint.
I think
we might see it here.
He's picking this man up. Oh, he's trying to slap him in the face. Let's go. Franklin Mint.
Nice spin heel kick to the back of the head. Franklin Mint has looked really good in the last couple of seconds here. Taken back over. Well, was looking good. But you notice when guys are hitting these moves, they're not crisp. They're not getting straight up. There's a little bit of a lag there.
Ooh, back out you go.
Yeah, headbutt with that bloody do-rag.
That's got to feel terrible, right? Oh!
Oh, yeah.
That booted that boy.
That's like a pump kick. Sent Franklin Mint to the outside. I don't know about this one. Caveman
Carl.
Oh,
let's go.
Nicely done. Frog splash.
Pin here.
Victory roll. No.
That's a rope
package,
break?
Excuse me. Yeah. This ref's all over the place. Small package. Rope break. Mint now. Diving press of his own.
Not a rope break. Two.
That's it.
No, sir.
Is this ref from AEW?
Yeah.
No clue, man. I don't know what he's calling tonight. Maybe he's a masochist. I have no clue. No, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. We might want to be careful with this ref calling title matches. Although that baptism we saw earlier into the ropes, I don't think the ref would have counted that. That might have been a 3 count.
Look at this.
From Pedro's brother a couple of matches ago.
Oh, my goodness. He is going to work on. Oh! Reversal
he
here.
Pulled that ripcord and hit that V trigger. Nah, not if Caveman Carl's on the watch. He's going to steal it.
I think he'd have let him. Caveman Carl almost put his own plan into backfire mode there.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a deep arm. Well.
Oh, no. Portuguese
burning
go
hammer
to sleep.
clutch. Yeah, that's nasty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a reverse suplex that time, like an inverted gourd buster, but Pedro Jesus not able to get up. Actually, the Caveman up before he was.
Well, I mean, he is losing a lot of blood all over this.
A lot of blood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we didn't have the ring canvas that we have, you'd see a lot more red. It would really stand out.
And honestly, I think that's why we got that canvas, man. We didn't want to.
Yeah, that State Athletic Commission in New Jersey.
You know, we didn't want to frighten the kids. Look at this.
Which way is he going to go? He's got a long way to fly either way.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one.
I don't think he wanted to try it.
He thought better if it went up there. Got to that line of scrimmage and didn't look didn't like the look of the other team.
Goes for the pin here. Smart man. 1, 2,
Cover.
3. There it is. Like
Yeah, this is what
Pedro
Caveman
Jesus is
Carl didn't
gone,
want.
and Carl
Pedro's
is not
out.
happy. Oh, he's gonna choke this man out.
Oh, that's that beast choker. That's shades of Owen Hart. Dan the Beast Severn. It's easy to put a guy out with
Look
that.
at this man. His neck is gelatin right now. Franklin Mint,
Yeah,
he's got to do something. Right, so he's got to do something.
Well, there was a single leg there. It was desperation just so Mint could buy himself some time. Caveman Carl here. If I'm him, I'd stay on that neck.
Yeah, if I was Franklin Mint, I'd go for that bankroll, man. You know.
I see it here. Now he went for it. Looked like it. The spacing was
that's
right.
when he didn't want to slide under him. He was a little afraid of sliding under him there. You might want to get that room. You know, oh.
Oh, there's that bedrock bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Got him. Caveman Carl comes in. It's only his second match since returning. Gets the Duke.
You got me on bedrock bottom. Is that?
Had some.
Trademark that one.
I think we're going with it.
That move.
J. Parr is somewhere nodding right now. Going, yep. Yes, I should have thought of that. Bedrock bottom. That's a good one. Caveman Carl takes the W, though. What a match.
Yeah, Caveman Carl comes out on top. It was a great match, I thought. It was 18 minutes, 47 seconds. The